friends! Welcome to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Katelyn and I like to film eyeshadow palette, ranking, and review videos, as well as the occasional other content sprinkled in. So if you like indie makeup, if you like eyeshadow palettes, if you like me, I highly recommend that you hit that subscribe button because I post 2 videos every single week. And for those of you that are not new here, my face is happy that you are seeing it again. And we have another Unearthly Cosmetics mystery box unboxing. I am so excited for this video. I feel a little bit overwhelmed because all of the new makeup that I wanted all kind of came at the exact same time. So I just feel like there's a lot happening, a lot to edit, a lot to film, but I'm excited. So that's what we're going to be doing today, is unboxing the mystery box, showing you my genuine reactions to the products in the mystery box because I really had no idea what was in there. And then I'm going to be doing a look and testing out some of the products. There's a lot of lip products, so I'm going to tell you right now I'm not testing all of them out in this video, but I will continue to use them. But anyways, if you want to watch that, I'm assuming you do since you clicked on this video, let's go ahead and get on into it. First of all, the box that it came in is gigantic. Let me make sure to flip this so the part with my address isn't what I'm showing. Here we go. It's huge. So the actual mystery box itself is wrapped in bubble wrap, and then that is wrapped in bubble wrap, and then that is in paper. So, there we go. Ah, look at how pretty this box is. Oh my gosh. It's gorgeous. Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay, here we go. That's the inside of the box. All right. And I'm a little, unless one of these has like multiple products, I feel like I remembered them on a post saying that there was 12 products in the mystery box, but maybe I misread that, or maybe it was a typo or something. I don't even know where to start. Let's start with, there's a blush in here? Okay, we're gonna start with this, the Charmer blush. Okay, this looks like a liquid blush. Ooh, Nirvana, and it's a liquid blush. That looks pretty. That looks like a really pretty blush shade. Let's just, I love these components from Unearthly. Let's see. Ooh, it's more purpley. I put like the tiniest dab of it on my finger, or on my hand. Okay, I put like the littlest dot, but that's probably not a great swatch. We will use this though. That's fun. I really do like liquid blushes. I'm more prone to using them in the summer just because all of my makeup sweats off, so the more layers I have, the better, but I do enjoy a liquid blush. Okay, so we've opened the blush. That was exciting. let's open the 2 lip glosses next. I want to, there's some exciting products in here. Not that lip gloss isn't exciting, but you know what I mean? There's a lot of lip products, so I want to mix it up. So we're going to open the 2 lip glosses. So this is, ooh, look at the color on this one. This is the first lip gloss. It says it's called Admire. I didn't intend to swatch everything, but ooh, that's pigmented. It's funny because I'm wearing the purple lip oil from Lunar Beauty. That's kind of the same shade, but this is a lip oil, not a gloss, so it's not as pigmented. This is the more pigmented purple lip gloss sister. Okay, so that's Admire. Puppy Love. And I think they had said that this is the Valentine's mystery box, but I remember I watched Amanda's video. Ooh, I remember her using this, a really sparkly gloss. She had mentioned in a video she did where she said, I can't show you what I'm using, which I assumed was with this box. She had said that they wanted to create something that was kind of had some Valentine's Day, puppy love, or terms from Valentine's Day, but it wasn't it was more of not an anti-Valentine's, but it was more a unique Valentine's Day collection. There's the sparkly gloss. I don't know if you can see it. It is very pink and sparkly. It's super pretty. Okay, now let's go for the liquid eyeliner. It's called Love Struck Tears. Oh, there's 2 in here. Okay. So if there's 8 boxes, there's 2 items in here, so that brings us up to 9. Okay. Okay, so here are the 2 eyeliners. So this first one is the Immortal Liquid Eyeliner in Tears. Oh, that's why. One's called Love Struck, one's called Tears. Glad I figured that out. That's fun because this is like a really light, like iridescent multi-chrome. You're not going to be able to see the shifts. It shifts pink, green, blue in, yeah, but it's like an iridescent one. That's fun to do a bright eyeliner. And then this one is called, this is Love Struck. So the first one I did was Tears. Now Love Struck. This one is like pink, orange, gold, I would say, on the shifts, but oh, that's fun. I like that they're lighter colored. I feel like multi-chrome liners typically tend to be like the black base multi-chromes, so that's exciting. Let's do a lip oil. So this is called Heartache. Ooh, it's a dark purple lip oil. It's kind of more of a blue base, like versus like a warmer purple. It's more of like a cool tone, like blue base purple. That's pretty. I like that. I love lip oil, so I just have the Lunar Beauty one on now because I'm a fan of lip oils. Next up is the makeup brush. Let's see, and there are 2 in here. So what did I say? So we were at 9, now we're at 10. Oh wait, no, there's 4. There's 4. So this is where you hit the 12 items. Okay. So there's 8 boxes, but 12 items because some of the boxes have multiple items. Okay. So first up, we have the UC8 one. Ooh, that's going to be fun for like bronzer for me. Ooh, I like the handle. Soft too. Okay, I've never used Unearthly's brushes. This is the UC8-5. I love the shape of this already. A nice, smaller, fluffy blending brush. And then we have UC8-7, a slightly bigger, fluffy blending brush. And then A4, which I would probably use as like a highlighter brush. Is going to be like way too big for me from like an eyeshadow standpoint. I would assume it's meant to be. I don't know whose eyes would be that size, but if you have eyes that size, I'm lucky. You're lucky. You're blessed. But yeah, so 4 brushes. Those are fun. I like the purple handles. That's a good time. And they surprised me because when I remember when they shared the like previews of the box, like they just showed, you know, a scan. I counted the boxes and I counted 8, and then I was like, what? How are there? This doesn't compute because they said 12 products. But there are 12 products, just 8 boxes. Got it. Okay, now we're gonna open the lipstick. The lipstick is in the shade Bliss. Ooh, that's a fun nude shade. Let's see. Oh, it's actually more brown than I thought. I like that. I feel like Unearthly does like such cool undertones on their lipsticks. That's a really fun brown lipstick. All right. Now, the last thing that I'm opening is the eyeshadow palette, and I did spoil myself. I told myself I wasn't going to watch any spoilers because my package was coming today and I was going to just enjoy and be surprised. But I was scrolling on Instagram and they Unearthly put up a video and it warned you. It said, don't watch, like, we're revealing, like, here's your chance, like, whatever, we're revealing the mystery box. And they were just revealing the palette, but they said, like, don't look now, whatever. Anyways, I panicked and I kept watching. And then, you know, I proceeded to play it like 17 more times to like really detailed, get a good look at it. So I do know what this looks like, but it does look exciting. So here is the Charmer palette. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. It is so stunning. As somebody who loves purples, I'm all about this palette. I will be curious to see, actually, when I hold it this way, like these 3 shades look similar, but this one shifts totally different, and so do these. So I think there's going to be a thing where like these maybe look similar in certain lighting and pictures, but they shift totally different. This shade and this shade, like next to each other, is what called to me in the video that they did, although I didn't get to see the shiftiness. It's even more pretty in person. I'm excited to play with this. This is super cute, super colorful, super fun. All right, so that is everything. And so I want to say that the box was $145. I'll correct myself on the screen if I'm wrong on that. And then I used a 10% off code. So let's see. So you have 4 makeup brushes, 2 liquid liners, 2 lip glosses, a blush, a lip oil, a lipstick, and a 12-pan eyeshadow palette that typically their eyeshadow palettes retail for approximately like $60 on their own. I mean, it's not a bad deal. It's not a bad deal. I feel like there is a lot of stuff in here that I get to enjoy and play with, and I am so excited to do that. So I'm going to take it to future me to have a clean face and try this palette out. Or try the whole collection out. I'm not just going to use the palette. We're going to use a liquid blush. We're going to use whichever of the lip products I choose. I'm going to try and work the eyeliner in. You know, there's a lot of things that I gotta think about and consider, and I am excited for it. We're back to current day me. You saw yesterday me open the box, but now we're back. We know what's in here. I had to wear this wig. This is I don't know if it's Emmeline. I want to say it's Emmeline from Chelsea Smith Cosmetics or Chelsea Smith Crowns. But anyways, I just thought like this wig and this box were a match made in heaven, so I had to wear it. I'm getting ready to go to my dinner, actually, with my mom and my Nana. So that's what we're doing. So, you know, it's going to be a little bit of a lot of a look, but that's all right. I'm going to put this lip oil on because my lips are kind of dry. So the lip oil, the name of it is Heartache. Gosh, I cannot talk. But let's see what this lip oil looks like by itself on the lips. How does that smell? It has like almost like a medicinal scent to it. I don't know what that is. It's not quite, I don't know. I'm used to lip oils being like sweet or like sugary, and this is not that. I think this is a lip oil that I'm going to want to put with at least a lip liner or some sort of lip product, because by itself it looks a little insane, but that's okay. And I need to prime my lids. And my Hourglass Veil Primer is super low. So, not that I'm trying to save it, but honestly, if I don't have the time to like really work to squeeze it out, I'm just going in with my About Face Shadow Fix, or is it the Shadow Fix? Yeah, Shadow Fix Primer. This was my go-to for a really long time, and then it didn't work for me as well when I switched to a new tube. This is another new tube. So I've gone through 2 tubes of this. So anyways, even though it's not been the Hourglass one I've been using, it's one that I'm very familiar with. Grab the palette. Oh, palette information, 24-month open container. This is cruelty free, and then it has the PETA symbol, so I think that means it's vegan too. And it is considered a eyeshadow impressed pigment palette. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 9, 10. 10 of what I think is 12 shades are considered pressed pigments. Yes, 10 out of the 12. So if you have sensitive eyes and you don't like using something that's formulated as a pressed pigment versus an eyeshadow, this one's not going to be for you. And I've talked about it a lot with the US FDA and all that stuff, so I'm not going to get into all that today. 1, because I'm in a hurry. 2, because I don't want to be repetitive. Oh wait, it's 9. I can't count. So it's 9 to 3. Oh no, it's 10 to 2. Okay. I can't read. All right, let's see. Mica and talc are ingredients in here. This is made in China, distributed out of Florida by Unearthly, and there we have it. Okay, so what look do I want to do? That's the real question. I really like this Lure shade. I think I said that in the unboxing that was calling to me. I think I want to start with the shade Trickery, which is the dark green matte. I think we're going to start that on the outer corner. I have not watched anybody's video with this yet. I know the owner put hers up today. I think Angelica Sneakvis put hers up today, the day that I'm filming. I have a video that I need to post on Sunday, I think, is when we'll be posting. And for a collection that has not announced yet. So maybe it's not going to be Sunday. I don't know. I'll try and get this video up as soon as I can, but my sisters are coming over for the Super Bowl. I have to clean my house a little bit. And yeah, so it's just crazy busy times. And this look today is going to be on the faster side because I do need to go to dinner and I'm in a little bit of a hurry. I really like the color of this green. I think it's really pretty. It's like a what word am I looking for? Like an Everest green, maybe? So then what I want to try, and I'm going to use this brush UC8-7 and the shade Crave, and I kind of want to try blending the green out with that. Because this is sort of like a blue, purple, periwinkly color. And I feel like it will, ooh, look so pretty with this. So anyways, I was saying that Amanda and Angelica have posted their video. I haven't watched it yet, but I will be watching those later because I'm so curious to see what people do with this collection. I really like that purple and green combo. If you've been here, you know what I'm about to say. If you haven't been here, I do this in almost every look, but I always like to go, you could just stop here. Like, I really feel like you could bring the green over further, take the shade Crave, that periwinkle shade further, and have it be like a 2 shadow all matte look, and it would look stunning. Because I'm kind of living for this, but I'll keep going, but I'm just saying you could stop here. I really like this color combo. I will say when I saw the palette, because I panicked and didn't click out of the Instagram reveal fast enough, I was kind of perplexed. Like, I thought the color story looked really exciting and really pretty, and it looks different than anything I have, but I was also like, huh, like, what am I gonna do with that? I don't even know. But I do feel like these shades play really nicely together. So I'm less concerned now, is what I'm trying to say, now that I'm actually playing with it. There are some color stories like that for me though, where I have to just sort of do it, like play with it and see what happens. And I'm just taking this fluffy brush with nothing on it to just soften the edges of that purple shade, because I kind of went in a little heavy-handed on it. I think you could, if I had used a fluffier brush, it would have diffused more, but because I was using a more, like a smaller brush, it is fluffy, but I don't know, it just didn't disperse the shadow as much as I was looking for. Okay, so now I want to try this little brush. This is the UC8-5. I think I want to get a little, no, I don't want to get a little crazy. I was going to go with Crush, but I decided no. I think we're going to go in with Sweet Talk, because I do want that pop of like a warmer shade, but I think the warmer purple. Is this a purple, blue, green look again? Oh my gosh, that is obviously my favorite. This looks more pink, okay? I'm going to claim that as pink. But anyways, the people who have been here know that I go for a purple, blue, green look almost all the time. That is my go-to. That is my go-to color combo. But this definitely looks more pink than purple next to these other shades, so it looks more like a pink, purple, green look. Now, how I'm gonna work these liners in, I don't know. I have no game plan here, so I think we're gonna go in with Tears. I'm gonna go in with Tears next. I'm gonna do the shimmer shade first, and then Tears second. So I want to obviously take the shade Lure, because this is the shade that has been calling to me since I saw the reel. Also, you can tell like this looks like a mess on the lid, but I'm not worried about it because I'm gonna put a shimmer everywhere. So I'm trying to decide if I want to do a different shimmer on the second portion. I don't know. Decisions. I feel like I kind of want to go into the shade Intrigue here. I don't know. I might regret that, but we're gonna do it. Ooh, no regrets. That looks pretty. It blends into that shade Lure really, really nicely. Like they create a really nice gradient together. Sometimes going in with absolutely no plan is a good time. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes you go, okay, well, that didn't work. But then guess what? You just wipe it off, because you don't have to wear makeup ever. It's just for funsies. So for me, even if I hate something, I'll still wear it out, whatever. Or I won't, and I'll take it off and I'll just not wear any makeup. Depends on my mood and how much I actually hate the look. The way that Lure and, what was the other shade? Intrigue combined to make this like blue in the middle, I am living for it. It's super pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to take this liner in Tears and try and not totally block my face, but this is kind of hard. And I'm just going to put that like right there, I think. Like that? Sure. Why not? And this is basically going to be the eye look. I think I might smoke the green on the lower lash line, but I'll come back and show you either the... I'll come back. You'll see me in a second. So typically when I use a cream blush, I always do it with my cream contour and a cream highlight, and then I put my foundation over it for like an underpainting thing. But I was in a hurry, so I kind of was going to skip all the cream products except for the cream contour. Anyways, long story short, I remember that we had a cream blush we needed to try. I'm a little bit scared, but I'm just going to put like 2 tiny dots. Okay. And I'm using my blush brush that I always like to use with a cream blush, just because I feel like if I try the new brush with the cream blush, if I won't know if it's like the cream blush I don't like or the brush I don't like. I think that blended in really nicely, and it's not like scary pigment. I mean, I barely used any, but it's not for my fair skin. If you go in with barely any, it works pretty well. Like I could probably go in with another dot and be safe. I think I'm going to powder over all of this, so it's okay if it looks like a lot of blush. Actually, that doesn't even look bad. That looks fine. I might still go over it with a powder blush just because I like to have a powder blush on. But I really like the color of it. I think it's really pretty, like a purpley pinky shade. Okay, there we go. That was the blush. Let me use this brush for bronzer just so we can see how that looks. Okay, it picks up like quite a lot of product, more than I'm used to on my bronzer brushes. I think it works fine. It's maybe a little bit big. My other ones are smaller. I bet this would work nicely as a blush brush just because it's a bit bigger, but I also don't hate it as a bronzer brush. I feel like it's distributing the product nicely. I mean, I think that was fine. All right, let's do highlight now. And since we're using Unearthly, let's use the Dreamer one because I can't stop using this. I'm gonna use the shade Days. It's my favorite. I've said it multiple times on various videos. I don't know why I'm doing this now because I still need to powder my face. So that was kind of silly. Whatever. Here we go. All right. I've decided I am just gonna do the same, like, I think green and purpley matte on the bottom because I just really like this look as is, and I don't think I want to add other colors to it. Okay, so we're gonna go in with the lipstick. That's the shade Bliss. I'm a little bit scared that it's gonna ruin this look, but I just got on my soapbox about how makeup's supposed to be fun, and if you don't like it, you can wipe it off, so I don't want to be a hypocrite. I also think this color is really pretty. I was just scared how it was gonna look with this look, but honestly, it doesn't look bad. No, that's pretty. It's a lot more nude looking than I thought it was gonna be. And I did set the blush with some powder blush just because I like to do that. I like to have a powder blush. Now we gotta pick a gloss. So we have either Admire, which is I think the purpley gloss, which could be weird on top of this lipstick, I don't know. And then we have the really sparkly gloss, which is, what shade are you? Puppy Love. I don't know if I want to go super sparkly, but it might look fun with this liner that we have happening. I'm gonna go the sparkly route. We're gonna try Puppy Love. You know, that metallic like gloss on top of the lipstick doesn't look like it has a metallic sheen, but it's not like sparkly, I guess. I was a little bit nervous about that, but this is the finished look. I'm going to talk through my thoughts on the products. First, lip oil. Felt really nice. My lips absorbed it. They were very thirsty. They drank that right up. The color, I would say it's probably better over a lipstick or with a lip liner. On its own, at least on my skin tone, it was a little odd looking, but I wear lip oils all the time, so I wear the weird colored ones at work sometimes. If that's the only one that I know where it is, I'll put a purple lip oil on. It doesn't matter. But yeah, so I liked that. Oh, okay. Let's go to the blush next because it's sitting right in front of me. This Nirvana liquid blush, I liked it. I did feel like I gotta play with it a little bit more because I felt like it started to fade, but I also put powder over it. So I need to play with it in a way, like I'm gonna always, the way I like to use liquid blush, I always end up putting a powder blush over it. So in using it the way that I like to do my makeup and the way I typically play with my makeup, this worked well. I felt like I went in like very scared and went in with a little bit, and I could build it up a little bit more. So I think don't get crazy with it, but I think you could put a decent amount, like a normal dot versus like the tiniest little dot like I did, and it wouldn't be too pigmented. It blended out really nicely. It looked very like seamless into the skin. I did like this. As far as longevity, you just watched me put the makeup on. It's been on for like 0.2 seconds, so I don't know. Then let's talk about the I guess we could go to the other lip products. So the lipstick, this is their same formula that I feel like they've had in the other boxes. I like the tone of it. It's more neutral looking than I thought it was going to be. Like in the bottle, I thought it was going to be more brown. I mean, it's still brown, but it works with this look. I was a little bit scared it wouldn't, but I think it looks really nice. Haven't used this purple gloss yet, but I like the color. Puppy Love is a very shimmery metallic gloss in the bottle, but I feel like if you're putting it over a pigmented lipstick, where it pairs nicely versus being like, you know, sometimes you do like a really pigmented sparkly gloss and it's just metallic lips. I'm not a huge fan of metallic lips, but I like that this is like a slight metallic shine depending on how the light's hitting my lips. So I'm a fan of that. I like their lip gloss formula and I love their lip components, and I like that they did that for all of these and the liquid blush. So I like all of that. Then let's talk about the brushes. I feel like the brushes were really nice. This is a great highlighter brush. I felt like both of the eyeshadow brushes worked well. This brush was a little bit big for bronzer, which is what I feel like I would use it for. But I'd be curious to try it with the liquid blush to see how that works, because I do think it's nice. I just don't usually use this kind of a shape for my blush, but I can if I want to. And then talking about the liner, I've only used the one so far, which was Tears. I think it's a really fun way to have like a bright metallic pop in an eye look, and I would have never thought to do that with a liner. I don't know. I just feel like these, like a liquid liner like this, I always just think of as a wing, but I obviously didn't want like a lighter shade as a wing, so it kind of prompted me to do something a little bit different, which I'm always a fan of. If the makeup inspires me to do things differently, sign me up. I like to feel and get creative. Also, I have lipstick all over my teeth. I love when YouTubers make the joke where it's like, I had lipstick on my teeth and you didn't tell me. So anyways, I think it's so funny every time. Anyways, I think I've talked about literally everything but the eyeshadow palette. Okay, I have only used this once, but I need you to know that a look that is this pretty, that I felt super creative doing, that I am obsessed with, like, that's gonna put a palette really high up in my personal feelings of it, because I often get into this lull where I feel like, oh, I'm not that creative, all my looks look the same, I'm boring, blah, blah, blah. And anything that pulls me out of that is like, you know, makes me feel like I'm more creative, or I've got some creative juices still left, it's a winner in my book. So I really like this palette. I loved the green with the purple. I feel like that blended out to be such a nice color. This Lure shade that was luring me in when I saw the reel, it is beautiful. It's like right now what you're seeing is kind of like, it's like a light tealy. It goes so much more like blue purple in other lighting, and then same with Intrigue. I feel like it looks like really dark purple to a blue depending on which lighting I'm in. Those unexpectedly made a great combo. Shout out to me for for thinking of that. I did really like this shade Sweet Talk. I am so excited to play with this a little bit more. When it was revealed on the reel, I thought, oh, a lot of these look similar. In person, I don't feel like they look that similar. I definitely think there's differences to them. I don't know if it comes across as much on camera, but for sure, like these two shades, I think depending on the lighting might look really similar, but this one has a different, like kind of like, I don't know if magenta is the right word, but there's a flip to it that this shade Charmer doesn't have the same flip. So they do look different in different lighting. And then, yeah, I mean, that's kind of it. I think it's cool that you could also do like a 2 shadow look with this palette if you wanted to, with like Romancer and Crush or Tristan Flame, or really any of these. They kind of lined them up so that they could be 2 shadow looks. I feel like that's, I've said that before, to put a palette into Holy Grail status for me, it has to be able to do a quick and easy look, and then also something like this. And so far this can do something like this, and I have a feeling it can be a quick and easy look too. So I think this one's going to work its way up into the top part of my heart this year. But that might be a bold claim. I've only used it once, but I really like this look. So there you go. But anyways, those are my thoughts on the Unearthly box. I think the second pre-order is still available. So if you were debating it, I think it's up to you on one, if you want to wait however long the pre-order is. I know I've said it before that I'm like anti doing pre-orders. I ordered this one because it was a 4-week pre-order, and I felt like that was a reasonable amount of time. I was willing to wait 4 weeks, and then it shipped, I think, a week early. So it was really only ended up being 3 weeks. Actually, I don't even know how long it was. It shipped really fast. So I am okay with a shorter pre-order. So anyways, that being said, I don't know about the waiting. I didn't wait it nearly as long as I thought I was, so that part for me was worth it. The cost of it, I believe it's like $145 for everything. I think personally that's worth it if you like all of the products that are in here. If you're looking at it and you're like, I'm never going to use the lipsticks, so like any of the lip products, probably not worth it, because then you're just getting a palette and brushes and liners. But if all of these things are things that you would want to use, I think each product individually is really, really nice. So I think it's a good deal for all of that. But again, you have to want to use all of it. So there you go. That's my takeaway. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!